Actually, let's check something out. There's a new Cochise snippet. All right, so Cochise is releasing his next single. Y'all know how much I fuck with Cochise. He's a certified hit maker. He's about to drop his new album. This is the first single, I think, maybe second. I don't remember, but I don't know, man. We'll have to see what happens to Cochise. Hopefully it's not the same song over and over, because I feel like that is the problem he's gonna run into. Like, everything sounds just like a Pierre spacey monkey ball beat, and then him like and then like with the baby voice and shit. But you know what, if it some things just never get old. We'll see.
Turn it up, yeah. 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 Turn it up, yeah.
And I think this comment right here sums it up so well. And this is no hate towards Cochise. Like, he's the homie. He's the homie. But it says, is it me, or do his beats sound the same, just different versions? I feel like he's rapped on this beat so many times, but it is, I don't know, it is different. I could listen to those type of beats all the time, like while I'm studying. I don't study, but like while I'm working or whatever. Carti influence for real. But if you, it is Pierre Carti type beats from back to like 2018, 2019-ish. It does sound like the same song over and over, but you know what? Again, I listen to it. Nowadays, music, here's the problem with music nowadays, or with fans too. It's like, we want something different. Then when you drop something different, like Whole Lotta Red or whatever, then everybody's hating on it. Maybe not the fans, like the diehards, the enthusiasts, but the mainstream. And where's all the money? In the mainstream. Or in like the public, I guess, because Cochise isn't mainstream technically speaking, although he does have some Billboard hits. So which do you go for? The song that maybe sounds like all the rest of your hits? I mean, it's like the DaBaby method, right? Drop the same song over and over, or the same flow. This is no diss again towards Cochise. He knows I fuck with him, and I do like the song. So do you drop that and then get more streams guaranteed, or do you experiment, especially on his come up, where it isn't guaranteed, and like if he drops shit that's so different, he could fall off, right? If you're dropping the shit that people don't necessarily want, or you don't know, it's a risk that you might not want to take. We just want unique artists. But the thing is, Carti don't rap like this. Carti never rapped like Cochise. Cochise just used the baby voice, but he also just sounds like that in general, or he pitched up his voice. I'm not the one to speak on that, because I don't know. It does sound like the old Carti, like baby voice type shit, but Cochise put his own spin on it with he's much faster rapping. We've already talked about this, and Carti he's not on this wave anymore. If you think about Carti now, Whole Lotta Red, and you think about Cochise now, which is that spacey Pierre type shit from back in the day. So different. But I do see like maybe people don't want to hear another person doing that because it's already been done. But at the same time, then you have to say you don't want to hear The Weeknd after you heard fucking Michael Jackson or 80s pop disco type music or whatever, which is what The Weeknd kind of emulates or mixes into new age R&B and pop, right? We all take elements from the past, and that goes for more than just music, and then we put our spin on it and modernize it a bit. Michael Jackson and The Weeknd are not the same, bro. Chill out. Okay, bro, I didn't say they're the same. I just said The Weeknd definitely takes influence from acts like Michael Jackson and pop and whatnot. He needs to switch his flow after I Miss the Old him. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what goes down. It's like the fan base starts to split, but I guess that happens with every artist. You go like, I miss the old Uzi, and then the other half of this Uzi subreddit, it's like, no, I want him to evolve. But really, you just gotta follow the numbers. That's why comments don't always matter. Just look at like what's getting more streams and then do more of that. So it looks like Cochise is doing that. Why not? But then there are artists like Carti who like they don't give a fuck about the numbers. But I think there was a quote by Frank Ocean to, I don't know what his name is, but he's like an Indian descent comedian, and he asked Frank Ocean, he said, how do you make music or make an album and then just disappear? And Frank Ocean said to him, and I'm just paraphrasing because I don't know the quote at this time, but he said, you just got to be comfortable with making less money. So I think that kind of relates to Carti, is he's comfortable with making less money, whereas Uzi, you know, he continues to drop. So Uzi actually is probably richer than Carti. I think 90% sure he's richer than Carti, because he just, every time you turn in music to a label, they give you a fat advance because they run that shit. And you see Love Is Rage 2, Uzi in 2022 already got 1 billion streams on Spotify or something, so without even dropping. But Carti, I guess, you know, is more about the respect or the, I don't know, the image and branding than just the numbers and the money. Feel me? How does the label know what's good music more than the fans? Because they have access to all the data. Like, I'm not really a label, but all I gotta do is go on Spotify for artists, and you can legit tell which songs are doing well. Like within the past 7 days, you have access to all the data. There's actually a site that calculates the streams for every single streaming platform. It accounts for SoundCloud. You can even break it down per platform, but you can also do the total. That's more so what you should do. It's a paid service though, so that's why labels do it. But you can do Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, Apple Music, all that shit. So you know, if XO Tour Life is getting the most streams still from Uzi, then just drop more shit like XO Tour Life. But Carti, again, he probably don't even look at the numbers. He's like, I don't give a fuck. He's gonna drop whatever he wants to drop. Carti for the culture, Uzi for the money. I think Uzi's also for the culture, even though he does make more money. But he just is more in the public eye. They just have different visions of like what they want to be. Like Uzi, regardless of what people say about him, that he's mid, he washed, fell off, whatever, he's still probably living his best life. Like, he's a millionaire, multi-millionaire at that. I don't know what his net worth is, but it's probably something crazy. Traveling to Miami, New York, any city that he wants to go. Like when I like, I got a good amount of money, but like when I travel places, I'm still looking at the numbers like, okay, you know, I just spent like $2,000 on this Bahamas trip for a week. And I'm like, oh shit, I can't do this every month. I mean, I could, but I'm saving for the future. But people like Uzi, like, they got tens of thousands of dollars, maybe hundreds, given certain periods, every single month, where they're like, $2,000. Let's get the fucking penthouse. That ain't even doing a dent in my paycheck. Like, who? $2,000. Uzi's worth 17 mil. All right, there you go. Think about how many hits these artists have statistically. It's actually such a dub, no matter what they drop. And also, when you're an artist, you have a label behind you, backing you. So they give you a budget, or you can leave it to the label. Like, that's what these majors are for, or these label imprints like Interscope, whatever, these majors. You just turn in the music and they're like, okay, like, what are you thinking for the marketing scheme? If you don't got one, like, they could legit just formulate one, post it on all of the blog pages. And I know this is true because I get some of the budgets. They send me shit. Like, I'm sure y'all have seen, like, I post shit for labels. So it was like Academics, No Jumper, Dumbest Live, a lot of these pages. And they will just get your shit streamed. They'll get it Spotify playlisting, Apple Music playlisting. They will just make sure it makes money, because when they're an investor in it, why would they want your song to lose money? So they want you to be popping.